everything to do with meditation, because meditation as a technique, which has become, somebody mentioned mindfulness, the whole mindfulness circus. It's become a business now. Everybody is doing mindfulness. And there were some good articles. I had circulated them last time. In The Guardian, there was a very good article on the whole industry of mindfulness. Uh, so again, a lot of us do meditation divorced from a view. So the example I often give is why is, say, how or why is, say, Buddhist meditation different from Christian meditation? What is the difference? When would you say a person is meditating? A Christian is meditating, a Buddhist is meditating. What really would be the difference? What would they be meditating on? Now, of course, within Buddhism, there are different schools and different ideas, but they're taking an overall view. And the overall way to understand this is that what comes first is not the technique of meditation. What comes first is your view of reality, your worldview. So, for the Buddhist, the worldview is everything arises out of causes and conditions. There is no such independently existing entity called the self or the other. Even the self is arising out of causes and conditions. We'll see later the exact meaning of causes and conditions, but you get the idea. If you need to make this table, you need a carpenter, you need a wood, you need some tools, and so on. And you need an idea, and you need a label called table, which you put on it. And this table must serve a function. I don't expect to sail across the river on this table. So it should do the function for which it is labeled, and so on. So phenomena arise out of causes and conditions. And therefore, if there is nothing inherently existing, then the Buddhist is meditating to not just intellectually understand this, but to get direct experience of this reality of, this is the word emptiness somebody used. Vinod used it. So emptiness of inherent phenomena. So he's got a view, and now he's training his mind. In Buddhism, at least, we call meditation training in mind, training of the mind. And I don't think any other tradition would sort of reject that. Yes, you are directly working with your mind in meditation. And when you are doing that, you are trying to experience directly that view, not just understand it intellectually, because intellectually I can explain to you in half an hour, but that will get us nowhere, no me, nor you. So the Christian would have a view. His view is, no, it's not just causes and conditions. There is a creator God who is loving and who created this universe, and Jesus was his son, and Jesus was crucified. He made the ultimate sacrifice to redeem the sins of mankind. And so we can reach God through Jesus, and we have to be in imitation of Christ. So the Christian meditator, if he has that view, he would like to directly experience Christ in his life. So it all starts with the view, and then you go to your various mind training techniques. And then the third aspect, which Buddhism stresses and which everybody would stress, is action. Even if you succeed 1% in trying to directly experience some of this phenomena, then what next? You have to live your life like that. It's not just action in terms of, well, we'll do social action, we'll organize this. Or first of all, you would want to have the aspiration to live your life according to the view. So if you reject the view, or you have no view, or you have some sort of new agey idea of the view, I will take everything that is good from everything else and put it together, and I'll make my own path. That could be one main delusion people might be having, if Buddhism is about getting rid of delusions. So this is where meditation comes in, directly working with the mind, and it is very linked to the view. So Therefore, we can talk in terms of Christian meditation, Buddhist meditation, and so on. But what if you ultimately realize that complete truth which you want to experience? Then would there be a difference? This is a question people ask. But then the only reply can be, we will know when we get enlightened. When we reach that stage, you will see whether there is one truth or many truths, or how they all come together, how the whole philosophy comes together. But that is not something we can speculate on, because the whole idea is to directly experience it. That truth, that reality, of which you have some intellectual understanding and about which you can debate with people from different traditions, when you directly experience it, what will you experience? Would the Christian, to put it simply, would the Christian meditator have the same experience that the Buddhist meditator would? Experience of reality as it is, of the truth. That is a question none of us can answer at this stage. So that's another aspect, of this thing.